Welcome back at 7:30. Good morning on this Sunday, September 15th. I'm Maddie Kurth, and Hannah Gard joins us now with your Weather Authority forecast. Hannah has her eye on a weak front trying to come our way.
Yeah, and you're seeing some rainfall out there because we are seeing this boundary that's coming through. We saw some storms as it moved through yesterday in the evening, and now they're just kind of lingering because it's stalled out offshore. So we're seeing little showers. We have this big storm offshore. So we'll watch for is along this boundary we're seeing rain popping up. If we see that lingering there into the early afternoon and we get some heating, we could see storms popping up inland. But here's that front. You can see there's a lot of rainfall heading up through Alabama into Tennessee. That's that low pressure on the surface still lingering from Francine, which has now come back down to the Gulf Coast. This is not going to be tropical though. This is just kind of sitting off there being a disturbance, but it is going to cause us some rainfall through today. You can see on the modeling, it's mainly South Shore, and we could even see some sun earlier on the North Shore, leading to warmer temperatures, and then it breaks up into the evening, but this boundary lingers there. So we'll still see some showers and storms swirling around this low into tomorrow. And once we see daytime heating, it's mainly going to be the afternoons and the early evenings that you see these little showers and storms popping up. So that will also be true for Tuesday. We'll watch for mainly lightning, maybe some damaging wind gusts with these, but I don't think they'll be on that severe threshold. We just have to watch for some of those becoming stronger. So 30% coverage through Tuesday. Then we'll see some drier air actually coming in for the later half of the week. And we don't need more rain after Francine. We are now over a foot above where we're supposed to be for the month. So we're good. We will not need a lot more rainfall. Tropical update though. We are looking at this area off the East Coast that we could see develop into a tropical system that's sitting off there right now. And we have Tropical Storm Gordon out here in the Atlantic. So things are trying to catch up in the tropics from where we've seen kind of a lull through the end of August. We have this little spin on the surface. You can see as the sun came up, Gordon is well removed from that center of circulation. We have all of these thunderstorms to the east of it. Westerly shear is taking this system out. So it's barely hanging on to being a tropical storm. 40-mile-per-hour sustained winds. As it heads westward, it's going to weaken into a tropical depression and then recurve up to the north. So this is not a threat to land, not going to be an issue for us. What we do want to watch is that disturbance off the East Coast. This is an invest now, but they're calling it extratropical because right now it's frontal in nature. It has fronts associated with it, and it's just kind of sitting offshore. But as it goes over the warmer Gulf current, and we see a conducive upper level environment, we have a lot of low pressure that's sitting over the East Coast because of this high that's building over here. That's this clockwise spin. The low in the upper levels combined with it sitting just over the warm waters could potentially make this system become tropical. The impacts are going to be for the Carolinas though on all of the computer modeling. You can see it might even try to meander offshore longer. So I think that's when it would have the best chance to potentially become something tropical. But it actually absorbs some of the tropical moisture that's the remnants of Francine right now. So it's going to sweep that away. And then we'll see that drier air on the back end of it through the end of this week, which will lead for a nicer feel for us. But you see this high over here that's still built in over the plains. That's going to make it where it's still kind of above normally warm. But Helene would be the next name if we do see that become tropical in nature. Temperatures will go from 86 today, tomorrow, and Tuesday up to those upper 80s. And then as that high is building in over the plains, we could see some more heat heading into next weekend. But we're sitting right around average throughout this week. Very foggy out there. Temperatures are in those mid 70s, some low 70s on the North Shore, which is right around the dew point. So we are seeing some patchy fog, Slidell, Bogalusa. Slow down on the roadways if you do encounter some of that impaired visibility. This will start to clear out though as we go through the morning. We'll see those temperatures mixing out. We'll get to 86 degrees today, but it's not really till the afternoon because we're going to have so much cloud cover. That'll keep us in the 70s through the late morning. And then we keep those kind of nicer temperatures. Monday and Tuesday, we'll have some clouds, maybe a storm or two. And the main threats with that, mostly lightning, Maddie. This is not going to be a flooding threat, a significant flooding threat or anything like that, which is great news. and then we'll have dry weather for the rest of the week.
Yeah, it is good news. We need some time to dry out, especially now with most of the lights back on for folks. I know we still have about 11,000 people down in Terrebonne that still need their power restored, but
Yeah.
we might enjoy some sunshine now.
Yeah, but I do think too it's good we have that cloud deck out there right now. That'll keep those temperatures
Yeah,
down for them, so we're not going to have that beating hot sun.
That's right. Thank you, Hannah. 7:35.